I had a guy make an excuse and leave me after 5 minutes of a date with him because he thought I was trying to him, or at least poison him. This story is so bad, but I'm so excited to tell you guys. For context, I matched with this man on Tinder. He seems nice enough. He's kind of like the nerdy type. He was cute, not exactly my type, but his bio was funny and that was enough for me. Anyway, from there, we follow each other on Instagram. We're chatting on there. I see we have a mutual friend. It's one of my best friends from college, and it's a girl that he went to high school with. So I reach out to her. I'm like, is this guy chill? Is he normal? I think I'm going to go on a date with him later today. She tells me, yeah, we weren't really close friends or anything, but he's nice enough. I'm like, perfect. Sounds good. I tell him that she said he's a good guy and that I'm down to hang with him. And on top of this, jokingly, I had said to him, wait, connect with me on LinkedIn so I know you're real. Like, just joking around. That was my go-to pickup line back in the Tinder days, okay? So homeboy and I are connected on Instagram, LinkedIn, and that I get his number for when he's on his way over to my place. So we decide we're gonna have an ice cream and movie night at my apartment. So he FaceTimes me from the grocery store buying ice cream and asks what flavor I want. I tell him what I want, and then he picks out mine and his. He gets them both, and then he's on his way over to my place. I go downstairs, I meet him in his car, and I let him into the parking garage, and we then go back up to my apartment. We get upstairs, we're chatting. I wouldn't say we're exactly hitting it off, but the conversation is okay. And at this point, he had given me the ice cream he had gotten for me, but he didn't bring the ice cream that he was getting for himself up. So anyway, he says to me, he's like, oh my God, I need to run down to my car to get my ice cream. I forgot and I left it in the car. And I'm like, oh, okay, I'll run down with you. He's like, no, you can stay up here. At this point in time, I was living in a building that required fobs for everything. So to get out of the garage into the elevator section, you need a fob. To tap your number on the elevator, you need a fob again. And then, of course, to get into my apartment, you need a fob again. So it wasn't like he could just go down and up in a chill way. So I said, okay, well, you have my number, so call me when you need me to fob you up, okay? And he's like, okay, perfect. I'm chilling in my apartment. 5 minutes pass. 10 minutes pass. And at around 15 minutes, I shoot him a text and I say, hey, are you okay? Green message. It's green. Homeboy has an iPhone. We FaceTimed earlier. I saw his phone. So on the off chance that it was him in the garage and my text wasn't going through because he didn't have signal, I check on Instagram. I type his name in on Instagram. Doesn't come up. I go to LinkedIn. Type in his name on LinkedIn. Doesn't come up. In my feelings at this point, I am laughing out loud with my roommate. I'm like, oh my God, this has never happened to me before. This boy fully ditched me. Like he left. He gone without a trace except the ice cream. He did leave the ice cream. So I reach out to my college friend who knew the guy and I said, you're never going to guess what happened. And she's like, oh, I already know. He reached out to me and said he saw needles and a vial of poison in your apartment and he was scared for his life, so he ran away. That vial of poison? That was insulin. The needles were for the insulin. My roommate had type 1 diabetes. It was not poison. Oh my God. And for you to think that you would be poisoned by someone who knows someone, who reached out to someone, who's FaceTimed with you, connected with LinkedIn, honey bunch. If I was a criminal, I wouldn't be that stupid. Oh my God. But also, I do sympathize with feeling like you're in danger, so I'm sorry that you felt like you were in danger. So that's the whole story. I've been living with my girlfriend for a year now. We've been together 2 years, and things are good.